Welcome to the Windy City. Brewers and Chicago White Sox. Game one of a three-game series on the south side of Chicago at Raitt Field.
Well, in this series opener, the White Sox using an opener. The normal one-inning guy, Tyler Gilbert.
Fifth season in the major leagues, also with Diamondbacks and the Phillies. He's only given up one extra base hit, so look for that to be something he's trying to minimize against this Brewers offense.
One away now for Isaac Collins. Because of this opener, the Brewers did shift around their lineup a little bit to get some of these right-handed hitters at the top to face Gilbert right out of the gate.
Collins, a drive into left field. This is hit a ton, and Isaac Collins gives the Brewers a 1-0 lead.
His first career home run, and it gives the Brewers the lead. It's 1-0 Crew. A moonshot from Isaac Collins out to left on a cutter at 87 that was down and in. And Collins being pushed up in the lineup against the lefty Gilbert into the two-hole today, and it pays off for Pat Murphy.
Freddie Peralta, the 2.43 ERA, 10th best in the National League. Bonafide Brewers ace, and he has pitched that way in the beginning part of the season. Andrew Benintendi hitting to .217, but leads the club with 4 homers.
A drive to right field on a line. Will it clear the wall? Yes, it does. A solo home run for Andrew Benintendi, his team leading 5th of the season. And just like that, we are all tied at 1 apiece here in this first inning.
The only question, would it stay high enough long enough? And that was answered with Gabe Morales on the call. That evens it at 1-1. So the Brewers did not have the lead for a long time.
And now here's Luis Robert Jr.
Batting average just a tick over 150 to start this season. And this one, a drive into left center field. Going back is Chourio at the wall. Get out! Back-to-back home runs for the White Sox here in the first inning. For Robert Jr., his 4th of the season. And the Sox take the lead 2-1.
A lot of early game thunder from Sox bats who really appreciated the off day yesterday. They've come out roaring here tonight.
Robert with his 4th home run of the year. Freddie, who had given up just 3 home runs all season long, has given up back-to-back shots to the White Sox here in the bottom of the first inning, and it's 2-1 Chicago.
Now, normally we've seen Tyler Gilbert go 1 inning, but here he is coming out to start the 2nd inning against the Brewers. So after giving up the leadoff walk, Gilbert coming back here 0-2 the count on Sal Frelick. Whoa, look at that nasty piece there.
Good slider, and this one broke a long way away from the plate. Frelick is a contact hitter. He's not easy to strike out.
And Steve, other than the home run to Isaac Collins, Tyler Gilbert's done a good job starting this game for the Sox. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 3rd punch out for Tyler Gilbert here in this first 2 innings.
2-1 White Sox here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Opening game of this 3-game series. Peralta trying to put together a quick 1-2-3 inning. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Amaya. Don't want to lose this guy for Freddie. And he went around that time. Chased a fastball up and away. Amaya strikes out. A 1-2-3 second for Freddie.
Robert's 17th walk this year. He has 15 hits.
First walk issued by Peralta. Robert takes off. Caro takes high, and Contreras doesn't throw. Robert leading the American League already, and he'll just add to his total. He's got 11 stolen bases.
He's at second, the 1-1. Go to the ground to second base. One hop. Bryce Terang has it back pedaling. Sets his feet, throws at Caro, and the walk does not cost Peralta.
Now Yelich is 6 out of 6 in stolen bases. So far has not had a stolen base type lead.
1-1 the count here to Hoskins. On the ground, Amaya starts it off 1 at second over to first, and a double play turn to end this top of the 4th inning.
How about Jake Amaya so far?
Well, he's a good one up there at shortstop. He knows what he's doing.
Terang probably is going to run in this situation. He swiped 8 bases, been caught twice. This is a very aggressive Brewer team. 37 steals. They've been caught 8 times, and they will run just about every chance they get.
There goes the runner. The throw down from Caro on the money. This young man's got an arm. Edgar Caro. He is impressed with his bat, and now look what he does behind the plate. So 2 away. Vargas on at 3rd here in this 5th inning. Andrew Benintendi will step in.
I would think if he had his choice, he'd be really careful with Benintendi and then try to go at Luis Robert.
3-0, and it's outside on a fastball. Benintendi never really got a pitch near the plate, so he walks.
Now you deal with Luis Robert with runners on the corners, and he got under it. Left center, Chourio. And he lost it and now finds it again to make the catch.
Well, that got a little bit adventurous out there in center field. 2-1 White Sox as Peralta gets through the fifth.
Brewers have a man in scoring position for the first time against Wilson. And William Contreras gets an opportunity. He's bounced to third base twice. Runners go. Ground ball, base hit right side. Ortiz scores. Collins heads for third. This game is tied to apiece.
Runners take off. What do? You hit behind the runners. Great piece of hitting, and that'll chase Wilson.
Will Venable has made the change. Got a base open. Hoskins is at the plate. Caro and the third baseman Vargas coming in to talk with Isert, and they're going to put him on. And it will be up to Sal Frelick.
I mean, I get why they want to walk Hoskins, but the big moment for Frelick.
Ooh, it hit him. And Sal Frelick, they'll check the swing. He didn't go, and it's a hit by pitch, and the Brewers will take the lead. A painful way to pick up a run batted in. Not a glancing shot on Sal Frelick to pick up his 9th RBI of the year. And now it's Durbin. He's 0 for 2. He's popped up and flied to deep center. Durbin, ground ball, base hit left side. Contreras scores. Here comes Hoskins. Play at the plate. Cut off. 2-run single, Caleb Durbin. It's a 4-run 6 for Milwaukee.
First hit of the game for Caleb Durbin, and the Brewers will send 9 to the plate at least here in this top of the 6th inning. And now here's Bryce Turang.
Tapper, that one by Isert. Barehanded by Sosa. Safe at first, coming home to play at the plate. And Caro not letting anybody come through.
Nice heads-up play by Andrew Vaughn after he realized he did not get to play at first base. He cuts off the run at the plate.
Freddie Peralta now pitching with a lead, 88 pitches, giving up just the 2 runs, the back-to-back solo homers in the first inning. He's pitched around some trouble with some walks. You're looking for not just a shutdown inning, but how about a quick inning from Freddie Peralta?
Butch Baldwin pops up the first pitch that he sees into shallow left. Long run for Collins, still coming in, makes the catch in fair territory, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Freddie Peralta.
I mean, think about this inning. Bunt base hit, hit by pitch, wild pitch, slow number, error. you barely hit the ball. You got the bases loaded.
And there's one away in the Brewers' 8th inning. And now here's Jackson Chourio. Schuster brings home the pitch. And it's a chopper toward third. Vargas will backhand it, throw across his body to first. Not in time. Jackson beat it out. They'll say Vaughn came off the bag. Frelick scores from third. Brewers lead it 6-2, and the bases remain loaded. Still just 1 out, and now Isaac Collins will be the batter for the Crew.
Into the bat, slow roller. They're going to have 1 out at first base. The Brewers tack on another run. 2nd RBI of the game for Collins. And the Brewers are up 7-2. Yoel Piops comes on to try and get the last 3 outs for the Brewers. Last time out, Tim, he looked as good as he has all season. And there has not been a runner to second base for the White Sox all but once after the first inning. And Vargas pops it up. Bryce Turang is there, and the Brewers take game 1 against the White Sox. Come from behind to do it. Final 7-2 tonight.